Hi guys, welcome back to my channel MVTM. I hope you guys are staying safe and you guys are staying, home. Also, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification bell to get any updates and any future uploads that I might do. Alright, why don't we get into the video? For today's video, I just want to kind of talk and get ready with you guys. I will be trying this new palette from Revolution Pro, and this two Scott Barnes palettes that I got for my birthday as a gift. And this week was supposed to be a drag transformation video, but I didn't have my wig. I couldn't find the wig, so we decided to order a wig from Amazon. So hopefully it gets here before next week, and we'll see how it goes. So I already prepped my skin. I washed it. I washed my hands, obviously. I put some moisturizer, but I'm gonna start with my putty primer. Oh, but before we do that, we need to get this hair out of the way. I usually twist my hair just because it's easier and it gets it out of my hair, out of my face completely. And I'm using this little clip. There we go. All right, back to the primer. So, if you guys watched my last video, you guys saw that I went to the ER after my infusion, and that was something. How am I feeling now? You might be asking. I still feel terrible, you guys. How do I put this? So I came back, they did all the tests, everything came back fine. I got home. For some reason, I just been feeling terrible, especially the past 2 days. I feel like I have a sinus infection. I need to go to the doctor to get, prescription medication. And, my ears have been, like, hurting so much. I have zero energy, zero, zero patience for a lot of things. My mood swings are everything. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do anything. When it comes to like trying to stay up and hype about energy, I don't have the energy. I feel like it might be my depression too, but at the same time I'm like I'm getting all the rest in the world. Why is it that I need to rest more? And it's just frustrating. And the pain and the not being able to sleep, it gets to you. And I've been really like trying my best not to, how do I put it? I've been trying my best not to take it out on anyone. But it's hard. It really is hard, when you're trying, trying to be nice, but at the same time you have like no patience whatsoever. It's hard. It's hard to keep everything in. And I try not to do that. But, like in a week or so, I have the infusion again. And, being home, it's good. And I like being home and having the infusion at home. Having the infusion done at home. It's so much easier because I don't have to like go anywhere, and I don't have to like be on time anywhere. I just have to wake up. But it's so drowning in, again, like I told you guys, like I usually get very anxious when it comes to me getting my infusion. and it it's just hard. Again, I haven't been sleeping. Yesterday I finally slept since, when was it? Since Wednesday night? No. So on Wednesday I woke up at 8 p.m. Okay, you guys? And then I didn't sleep again till Thursday. Well, no, till Friday at 12. And, I felt terrible. And I woke up this morning and I was still feeling terrible. I was feeling like I had no energy. I wanted to keep sleeping, but I didn't want to sleep anymore because I didn't want to like wake up at, 8 in the morning or, 3 in the afternoon and, have the sleeping schedule that when I go back to work, I am going to have the hardest time going back to work because of my sleeping schedule. So, I'm trying, but again, it gets hard, and I was contemplating. I haven't told anybody this, but I was really contemplating whether I should go and check myself into a hospital just because of the emotions and the anxiety and everything, and it's a lot. I don't know how else to put it. There's really like there's really no other way for me to explain it. Um, I went out yesterday to go get some groceries that we needed for home, and I, on the way back, I was singing in the car, of course, because I'm Mexican and I'm Latina, and I lip sync to, Alisa Villarreal. Um, what's the other girl's name? Um, I can't remember. Uh, Jennifer Peña, Jenny Rivera, all those kinds of things. And then right before we got home, I started to listen to Whitney Houston. I Have Nothing. Um, and my roommate was looking at me all crazy because I was singing and I was so annoyed and I was just singing with so much passion. And then I was crying, I was laughing like a crazy person. And I was, I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream. I wanted to do like just blow up. Like I don't know. Like I felt like I have so many emotions that I wanted to like, you know, get out. But for some reason I can't. I I don't know if that happens to you guys, but for me, and I've told you guys, I've been trying to work on my, on the way I portray my emotions, and I'm getting better. I'm not the most emotion driven person in the whole entire world, but I do have emotions. So, when I was, coming back home and I was thinking that it was just like emotional, and I was like singing and I was trying and I was laughing, and I really wanted to cry, and I was just a train wreck, you guys, a train wreck. Not like crying, full on crying, because it's rare for me to cry, but I was like, what is going on? Like, I want to be able to properly show my emotions, but at the same time not over exaggerate. Um, and and it was just so hard. And before I started putting my foundation and things like that, you saw the bags under my eyes and how bad they were. uh, and it I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying to like show positivity for all of these things that are happening in my life. But you know I'm not always happy, I'm not always energetic. Like, for example, today, again, like I said, I woke up. We forgot some stuff. We forgot to get some stuff yesterday, and I was like, okay, I want to, get out of the house because I don't want to sleep anymore. Because if not, my sleeping schedule is gonna go back to the same thing, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to go back to the normal sleeping schedule. But just, you know, trying to tell myself get up and do it. I was like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. And even yesterday, like before I fell asleep, I was telling myself, you need to exercise because you haven't exercised for 2 days, and you have to exercise at least for 30 minutes. And I was like in the middle of my, of me exercising, and I was like, I just want to quit. I don't have the energy. I really don't have the energy to be exercising. So, you know, I I tried my best to get to the 15 minutes, and I was able to get like, the 30 minutes in. And I usually don't do 30 minutes. I'll do 45 to an hour depending on how I feel. But yesterday I was just like, this is not going to happen. Um as much as I want to keep going and do all these things, um it's not going to happen. So then, you know, I so then back to today. So, I got up, I showered because I was like, I need to shower. Um just to feel a little bit more refreshed. I went to go pick up some clothes to my mom's because I had dropped off some clothes for her to wash, since I don't have a washer here in where I live. So I went to pick those up. I hung out with her for a little bit. I came back home, and then I was putting my laundry away and putting, I was like, I need to also like, change my sheets, and I didn't have like any energy for that. Like, I was telling myself, like, you have to do it. Like, nobody else is going to do it for you. And I was just getting frustrated with everything. My room was dirty. It was dirty, but it's not as dirty as as dirty as sometimes it gets. And I was just getting frustrated with myself, getting frustrated with everything outside of my room. And I was just like, I'm about to go insane. So, I was thinking, like, I was like, maybe I should, you know, head to the hospital and check myself in, maybe for the 48 hole, just because I don't know how like, I don't know if it happens to you, but when you have all of this emotions and things like that, you don't even know how you feel. It's so like many highs and ups and highs and lows that happen with the way I feel and the way that the energy levels that I have, that they're just insane, and the pain doesn't help, you guys. I think the other thing why I also woke up like super early today was because I was in pain. And, I was like, I don't want to be this uncomfortable sleeping. I don't. So it was just one of those things where I was like, okay, do you want to sleep in, or do you want to wake up and then just go to sleep early? So, yeah. So, okay, anyways, going back to my story, guys. Sorry, I tend to ramble whenever I'm telling a story, going back and forth, but okay. I'm gonna say my eyes, by the way, while we do that. So, I I got up, I showered, I went and I went and just got like, clean up, wash my face, wash my hands, look for my mask, and we went to Trader Joe's uh, because I needed to get flowers, so I got those flowers. Um, Again, it just helps me stay sane with having fresh flowers for me, and it also it's a new thing that I pick up ever since January, no, February, where I buy myself flowers, and it just makes me feel really good and really like appreciative. Uh, it just makes me feel really nice. So I do that for myself. So I went to go get the flowers. We got what we didn't get yesterday, and it was just one of those things where I was like, okay, I feel accomplished. So then we came back, and I put all the groceries away, and I still felt disgusted, and I didn't want to eat anything. And I even told my roommate, I was like, hey, like I I told her like I have like zero patience for everything right now, and I don't even know what I want to eat. Like everything and anything that I can think of that we have in the house, and we have plenty of food in the house. Um, I I don't crave anything. Everything seems disgusting. Everything just doesn't seem like any healthy stuff. And we have healthy stuff. We have salads. We have fruits. We have vegetables that you could make, but it's nothing. And I was just like, then I realized I want ice cream, but I want if you're Mexican, you know what this is. It's um like water ice cream, water based ice cream. If you guys know like any places or where you live that have like a tacumbo or something like that, or a Mexican place where they sell ice cream, they probably sell some type of water based ice cream. And so I was like, I want that. Like I want something that just there's days where I feel like I just need something light, and I don't need something heavy. And I also think it is because I've been very like self-centered around like my weight lately the past 2 days, you know because of my emotions just being so high, and I'm just like having this body dysmorphia that I naturally have. I think everybody does, but this past day has just been really hard. So we went to go get some of that ice cream just to calm me down, and I also wanted to get some cactus fruit, because I was like, that sounds really like yummy, and I can have it, especially right now since it's really hot. I can have that. I can peel it out and just leave it in my room. Leave it in the fridge so that it's cool, and whenever I need a snack, I can have that. So then by the way, guys, we're gonna go into the Scott's Barn contour palette right now. Because, we're at Trader Joe's, and again, I have a very, very limited patience right now. And there was this lady who was trying to get by, and she was huffing and puffing, and I was just trying to tell myself, just breathe, breathe, breathe through it, count to 10, don't do anything, it's okay. And maybe it was just me, but I like I said in the last video, I hate when people give me attitude when it's not necessary. And this lady was just huffing and puffing, and I was like, okay, listen, I get it. If I don't have to be in the store longer than I am, better. I would rather not be anywhere near people whatsoever. But we're all trying to get our shopping done, And you need to have at least a couple of seconds of patience. And I know I'm contradicting myself by saying that I have little patience, but at the same time, I'm careful of what I do and how I react around people. And I think that's one of my best qualities is that I, I can understand, and I'm self-aware of the things that, are happening with me and why, and I should not be, again, taking it on anybody. But at the same time, I was like, you know, getting annoyed. And then on top of that, all she wanted was to get to the wine section. So I was like, you were huffing and puffing because you needed to get to the freaking wine section or the alcohol section. I'm about like, you could have gone around. There was a better way. We're all struggling. There's a lot of people in here. Well, there was not a lot of people, but there was a line that, you have to follow social distancing rules in the store. And she was just like right behind me. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, can you like relax? Just, just fucking relax. And you guys, I'm not kidding you. I was like, okay, bitch. Like, please, please, like, keep going. Because I was like, give me a reason to fully, like, go off on you, you know? And we finally got out of the store. I paid for my flowers, and the stuff. And, well, we paid for the stuff. And I was just waiting and waiting. And we got to the car and I told my roommate, I was like, I was about to, like, lose it with that lady. My roommate was like, yeah, me too. Like, she would have continued. I would have, done the same thing. And I was like, I just don't understand. Like, you know, again, we're all going through this thing. Like, come on, let's be understandable of each other, but also let's not push it. And this lady was straight up pushing it. And I was like, bitch, you're lucky. You are lucky that I'm not being insanely catty and insanely over, you know, emotionally sensitive, or with my temper. I'm very aware of what I do and I try to be as calm as I can. But she was just pushing it, you guys. Oh, this highlighting palette. So pretty. So freaking pretty. It matches like my whole entire room. I don't know. You guys, I forgot where I was. Uh, so yeah, that was my plan. But, I'm halfway through my face and that was the whole entire story. But I don't know. Do you guys like think that, when you talk about these things, you finally feel better? Because right now I am feeling so much, smooth, like calm, relax. I also order a couple of other palettes from Morphe and a set brush from Morphe because they were on sale. And listen, when something's on sale and it's makeup, this bitch is gonna grab it. I was supposed to do, my eyes first, but I forgot. So we're doing it now. I don't know, what kind of music do you guys listen to when you guys, just want to sing? Because I sing in the shower every day. No matter how I'm feeling, I just sing because, it's therapeutic. Um, but, you guys, to be honest, I do feel so much better just talking about this while I do my makeup. I haven't done my makeup in maybe like 2, 3 weeks, and this is so relaxing. I'm trying to practice just because, again, I'm not the best makeup person, or I feel like my face, I have it down. Like, I know what I'm doing with my face. But when it comes to eyeshadows and eyes and brows, of course, as we can see, the more practice you get, the more you do it, and the more you practice, the better you get at it. So I've been trying to do that. So that's what I'm doing today. That's why I'm here. And it feels so nice. Okay. We are going to put a really nice, you know, just setting that concealer with this, you know, bone, almost like shell color. Hopefully this comes out good. I don't know what I'm going for. Actually, I do know what I'm going for. Again, I saw RuPaul's, I saw Drag Race, and RuPaul had like this really pretty orange like makeup with, a shimmer lid on, and I want to do that. Alright, you guys, this is a finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys, stayed and, just saw me kind of like just release all of this things that were happening, and kind of like relieve some of this stress and the anxiety that I've been going through the past few days. Please stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye!